Stay frosty and check out redzonecoins.com for the cheapest, fastest coins on the market. Use code DIRECTOR at checkout for 15% off.
Kia ora, brothers. What's up? It's the Director. Chargers fans and Madden fans, we're going to be taking a look at the new updates to one of the best Chargers themed teams in Madden Ultimate Team. Biggest reason I'm doing this video today is because we got Antonio Gates in the game just this weekend, and guys, he looks like an absolute beast. Now, there is some like surgical strategy to getting the team this good. I kind of want to show you guys what my thought process was, kind of a couple of cheeky little like strategies that I used to get the team looking this good when it comes to chemistries, to even the players that I chose that aren't Chargers. You'll notice there's a lot of Browns players on this team as well. And then obviously I want to get some gameplay of this guy right here, Antonio Gates. Now on most people's teams, maybe they would look in a different direction because of his speed, but on this team, 89 speed is among the best tight ends in the game with the route running to match. Before we get started, guys, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into this video. Lights, camera,
action.
the Chargers theme team update video with some Antonio Gates gameplay. Now, before we do that, guys, I want to celebrate this brand new Antonio Gates. We're going to celebrate that by giving away 200,000 coins in this video. Somewhere in this video, you are going to find a couple of codes. These codes are good for a free 100,000 coins via my sponsor, redzonecoins.com. Keep your eyes peeled. It could show up literally at any time in the video. So with that being said, guys, good luck to everybody in the comments. Let's take a look at this Antonio Gates. This Antonio Gates, not this one specifically, but in Madden 20, Antonio Gates turned out to be one of my secret weapons. Again, a lot of people overlooked him because he's just a little bit too slow. But for a Chargers themed teamer, he offers you some things that other tight ends just cannot do. For one, he's got one of the best MUT force factors I've ever seen in a tight end. He just performs at another level. He's got that 99 catching. He's got the 89 speed. He's got really good route running, which we know is critical in Madden this year for your tight ends. The one criticism I would give EA in the structure of this Antonio Gates card is definitely going to be his speed, though. You'll notice on my card, it's got +4, so obviously he's got 85 speed powered up with no chemistries, none of that added onto the card. I think that is a misrepresentation of Antonio Gates in his prime. In my opinion, the 50 cards do reflect these players back, in some of their heydays, and Antonio Gates is definitely faster than 84 speed. I don't think that he ran a 40 at the combine, but I do think he ran unofficial 40s between a 4.4 and a 4.5, and I do think that's somewhere around the range of a George Kittle. So really, in the heyday of an Antonio Gates, he was a lot faster than what this card says. Either way, for right now, this Antonio Gates is definitely going to get the job done, and he should be a huge part to Chargers themed teams. Now, taking a look at some of the chemistries and abilities I put on him, double me on Antonio Gates, I think we can make that work, and I'm really excited to see if we can activate it in conjunction with this tight end apprentice. Now, outside a Chargers theme team, I would highly recommend this ability for pretty much everybody. If you're running like a strong arm quarterback like I'm doing right now, maybe even a scrambling quarterback, you're going to want to get those crossing routes, those corner routes, those it's kind of like a Texas route at the tight end position. You can only get those with Hot Route Master or tight end apprentice. So I would absolutely recommend doing that. Those are some of the best routes in the game. If you pair it up with a good tight end like Antonio Gates, you can cause some havoc out there. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the actual lineup structure here, because I had to get pretty surgical in my strategy on how to get the chems and everything to work the way I wanted them to. There's a couple more things that I need to do to this team. I'll get that out of the way right now. I need to finish upgrading Andre Johnson. He should be a 95 by the end of the level grind. Then you took a look at the defense. I still want to add DRC to this lineup as my cornerback too. So we've got Antonio Cromartie in there. He's powered up to a 97 overall, which is pretty ridiculous. I want to move this Chris Harris Jr. into the slot where I think he's going to thrive. And then obviously in his place is going to be DRC. Having DRC and Antonio Cromartie on the same team, I've seen it before. It's absolutely lethal out there. All right, so getting into some of the chemistry structures of this team. If you're a Chargers fan watching this video and you say, Director, I want the best possible Chargers themed team I can get, what do I have to do? Well, you'll notice for one, my quarterback in Justin Herbert is really good. This is some of the best stats, the best overall you'll find on Justin Herbert in MUT right now. Taking a look here at his attributes: 86 speed, 98 throw power, and he meets the threshold for 88 short accuracy and 85 medium accuracy, of course being 86 on this team. The one that he does not meet is deep accuracy, which should be around 90 to hit those really nice accurate throws deep. The way that you supplement that is by putting in long range Deadeye on Justin Herbert in his first tier box. At that point, Justin Herbert should hit every threshold. You should be slinging it just fine. Outside of that, you can do what you want in the second tier. I highly recommend Set Feet Lead. Once Justin Herbert gets a 90 plus overall card, I'm going to guess that's probably coming in Christmas time. I think he's going to get a Ghost of Madden Future card, and at that time he's going to get Gunslinger, and he's going to be really, really good. For now, Set Feet Lead does get the job done. I think you'll be really happy with this card. Guys, I'm not even joking. This is as good as any quarterback in the game right now. Obviously, he's not going to be a Steve McNair or a Joe Montana, but for what he is, an 88 overall, powered up, or I should say chemmed up to a 91, this is an excellent card for any even budget squad to add to their teams. A 98 throw power is pretty huge, and any team can get his thresholds 88, 86 up with chemistry without even having a Chargers theme team. Okay, and he's not going to set you back too far. Now, finally, taking a look at some of the chemistries here. Or let's take a look at some of the players here real quick first. Let's take a look at this offensive line. So you guys will notice 4 out of my 5 offensive linemen are all Cleveland Browns. Now, the reason I decided to do this, because there's better right tackles out there other than Mitchell Schwartz, right? But these guys, chemmed up, actually go up +2 from their overall. I should say +1, which is kind of a big deal if you want to get your overall up and have a really nice offensive line. The reason I did this was because if you take a look at the team chemistry over here above my head, Cleveland Browns, if we click on that, if you can get 5 players in there, you're going to get +1 strength and +1 inside blocking. And I really do, or impact blocking. I do think that really does add to their upgrades here. So you'll see I have a 92 Joe Thomas. I have a 92 Alex Mack, a 92 Kevin Zeitler, and a 90 Mitchell Schwartz, all of whom I assume are going to be getting upgrades throughout the year. So if you want like a solid theme team offensive line, if you're like me and you want a better offensive line than what your team is offering, definitely pick up these guys. Now, if you guys want to take a look at the backup cards, I did have to be pretty strategic on my backups. You'll notice here that I don't have my silver charger in there. That was specifically to get my chemistry up on my offense for my play fake right here. I wanted to get that 50 out of 50 so you can get the maximum benefits from that chemistry for your entire team. And I'll tell you, that took my Justin Herbert from a 90 to a 91 and helped a lot of my offensive linemen as well, including Antonio Gates. So that's definitely well worth pursuing. Outside of that, you guys will notice a lot of the same players I've had before. Get this Keenan Allen. Some people were asking me, Director, how do I get this Keenan Allen? Well, I'll put a link in the description to a video for Derwin James versus the World. It's a program that they run, that EA runs on Twitch, okay? And if you watch it for an X amount of weeks, which even outside of that, you should have 3 tokens right now. So let's say you watch it for the next 2 weeks, you'll be able to get this Keenan Allen absolutely for free. And if you missed out on it, don't worry. I think once Keenan Allen gets another upgrade, they're going to be bypassing this card with training at some point, so you can get him up to whatever it is, like a 92 or 93 overall. All right. And outside of that, things are looking pretty good. We got Drew Brees as a backup in there. I'm going to highly consider him once he gets an upgrade because he is a field general versus Justin Herbert's strong arm. But I do think Justin Herbert is the guy for me, at least for the rest of the year. Taking a quick look at the defense here, we've got Rodney Harrison, Junior Seau, which I'll get to in a second. I added Ryan Shazier to my middle linebacker core, and then Takeo Spikes. Now, quick explanation here on Junior Seau. All right, Junior Seau at middle linebacker is actually a 93 overall card. For whatever reason, when you move him to outside linebacker, these stats actually are really, really nice for a right outside linebacker. 90 speed, 96 tackle, 90 block shed, 84 zone coverage. He's like the best balanced middle linebacker, or I should say outside linebacker you could get. So for whatever reason, that does raise his overall up quite a bit. Because remember, this card is a 91 overall without any chemistries. Make sure you do put on this secondary position chemistry though, so that he doesn't doesn't lose any of the benefits from these when you move him out of position. But still, Junior Seau up from a 91 to a 95 overall. That's the best way that you can utilize Junior Seau on your team. You're gonna have a really nice right outside linebacker when you're running 4-3 or even 3-4. Very, very nice card. Still working on getting Sam Mills up to a 98 overall. Other than that, the team is looking pretty nice. Again, the last thing I need to do other than Sam Mills is get this Chris Harris Jr. moved to the slot and then get DRC in his place. And that should complete the team. Now, the very last thing that I did actually was add a kicker. Finally had enough chemistry to add a kicker. When I say chemistry, I mean team chemistry. This right here, Los Angeles Chargers 50-50. You take a look over here. The biggest reason we were able to add those extra positions, we got ourselves a tight end finally. I was able to get rid of Antonio Gonzalez, or I should say, you guys know, Gonzalez, and put in Antonio Gates, okay? Tony Gonzalez. And that actually opened up an extra chemistry spot for my Chargers. Additionally, you take a look over here, Leroy Glover with this recent series upgrade did get an additional Chargers chem. So now he actually hosts 4 Chargers chemistry, which is pretty cool. I think as the series go on, that the chemistries will continue to add to this card. So in series 4, we should see an additional chemistry for Leroy Glover, opening another spot on this team. But right now the team is pretty well fleshed out. The only possible thing I could think about, upgrading that I would need that extra chem for right now is Ty Long, which is honestly the least of my worries at this point. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's a full breakdown of what I'm doing with the theme team. Taking a look at the chemistries is the very last thing. I use Play Fake, Lockdown, Los Angeles Chargers, and Brawler, all of which are maxed out. That is why this team looks so good. As far as guys I'm putting abilities on, definitely put LaDainian Tomlinson, get him that, backfield master so he gets those extra routes. I put the extra routes on Keenan Allen as well. He's on there just without the X factor. Antonio Gates, and absolutely make sure that you put edge protector on both of your outside tackles. Okay, and then on defense, I think this one's actually going to intrigue you guys' interest a little bit. I know this video is maybe going a little long, but I think this one's kind of important because I've been finding success with it, and it's something I don't see online and head-to-head very often. I'm using BOGO, instant rebate, and double or nothing. Now, the reason I tried this is because one of you guys in the comment section said, hey, director, try this out. It actually activates without you having to user him. Now, obviously, if you user these cards, you're going to get more success, but if you just leave them alone, I've noticed at least that they still do activate. Maybe it's one of these as well, I'm not quite sure, but I've ran this card without BOGO and instant rebate before, and I did notice the X light up at that point. Now, what this does, it grants dominant pass rush wins at twice the cost, okay? So basically, you're going to be getting those really nice bull rushes, those speed, swim, club moves, at a dominant rate, which is really nice. Now, the only problem is it drains your points, your pass rushing points dramatically. It costs double every single time you try. That's where these come in. Successful block sheds grant a pass rush point. BOGO grants a free pass rush move after spending a point. So this really helps you out, keep those points up as you go along. So I put that on Deacon Jones and I put that on Joey Bosa. The last thing though, because I still noticed that my points were kind of going away too quickly, was I added this to Leroy Glover, which I'm sure you guys know what I'm going to show by now. Here it is. This is going to give you a defensive rally, adds a pass rush point to all defensive linemen on 3rd and 4th down, which is pretty huge. So they're getting that extra point from their other chemistries as well from Leroy Glover. That keeps them pretty dominant throughout the game. How efficient is this? I can't tell you for sure. I've noticed a lot of pressure from Joey Bosa and Deacon Jones, but those are two really good cards in the formations that I run. And then everything else is pretty much Antonio Cromartie and Chris Harris Jr. just giving them that extra acrobat, and that's pretty much it. So you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about that. At this point, should we still do Antonio Gates little gameplay? Let's try a couple little games here. I don't want this video to get too long. It's already like 14 minutes, but hey, we're getting a little longer here on the YouTube channel as of late. So let's see how Antonio Gates looks like in head-to-head. All right, here is our top 3. Is that our top 3? Sam Mills shouldn't be there, but still, here his top 3, 95, 95, 94. A very nice team. Shouldn't be too long of a gameplay. I just kind of want to give you guys an example of what this Antonio Gates could, Well, there you have it. You could tell that the Chargers top 3 is scaring some people off. I mean, 97, 96, 96 is pretty intimidating. Here's our first real opponent, hopefully, in Cisco Mar. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the lag is absolutely insane right now. I would just go ahead and try Antonio Gates out deep. Ooh, it's gonna get picked off though. Yeah, guys, the lag is actually pretty crazy right now. I don't know if any of you guys are playing Madden Ultimate Team right now. It's not looking good out here. All right, long story short, he scored, and now we are trying to get it. Ooh, we got a lot of space with Justin Herbert, though. Can we get some space to run and slide? We'll take it down to the 33. 6 yards. I like being able to run as a Chargers fan. It's actually kind of interesting. If we're lucky, maybe we can hit him down the middle. I think we do have him. It's Antonio Gates, who's going to come up with a ridiculous catch. You got to throw in tight windows when you got Antonio Gates, man. That's ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can get Antonio Gates on the corner. If not, it's going to be LaDainian Tomlinson. Tomlinson's going to take it down to the 36. 2nd and 3. It's going to be Tomlinson again. He's just going to be giving us the underneath all game long. Really want to see if we can hit Antonio Gates on some kind of crosser. I think we do have him open. Antonio Gates is going to be close to a first down. 3rd and 1. Need a first down. It's going to be Gates one more time, who picks up another crazy catch in traffic. That's why we picked up this card. That's why he's a secret weapon on this theme team. 1st and 10. Where's he going to go? We have Antonio Gates kind of open. Let's go ahead and try and hit him anyway. Antonio Gates is going to pick up the touchdown in traffic. Kind of led him back into coverage. Touchdown, Chargers. This Antonio Gates, man, he is so crazy good catching in traffic. The lag is so bad. We're lucky to get that field goal. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get Antonio Gates some more yards, and Gates has got it. Gates is going to take it down to the 48. Let's take a timeout. 2nd and 10. Where's he looking to go? We've got LaDainian Tomlinson wide open, and he's going to take it out of bounds. 1st and 10. What's he looking to do? I'm going to try and hit Gates one more time, man, because why not? Antonio Gates, does he get his feet in? Yes, he does. 17-yard line. This Gates card is absolutely ridiculous. And now Gates has his double me X factor. Can we get it to him? Antonio Gates, and he's going to take it in for another touchdown. Antonio Gates, this is so great. Like, this gameplay is actually turning out awesome. All right, we stopped him on 4th down. Now it's our turn to come right back. Let's see if we can get Antonio Gates one more time in double coverage, and it's almost going to get picked off. That was pretty close. All right, I need to pick up a first down here. Where we're going to be looking to go, it's going to be LaDainian Tomlinson, who picks up the first down. Let's go. 3rd and 10. Where is he looking to go? It's going to be B, and can he get the catch? Yes, he can. Vincent Jackson down at the 22-yard line. Let's see if we can feed Gates here, getting close to the red zone. 2nd and 4. I think he knows who I want to hit, but we do have some space to run. Can we get out of here? No, Herbert's going to get sacked back at the 22. We're doing it. We're going for it on 4th down. Where is he going to go? And he knows I'm going to go for Gates, and Gates, he almost had a spectacular catch, but it's going to be intercepted. Wouldn't be surprised if this is returned. Well, we tried to force it to Gates. LT was wide open, but this is a Gates gameplay. He came back and scored. We have 37 seconds left, though, so let's give it a shot. 2nd and 10. We're looking for Gates one more time. Can he come down with the difficult catch? Yes, he can. Let's take our timeout. 1st and 10. Where are we looking to go? I think we're going to try Gates one more time. Antonio Gates. We need to hurry. We need to hurry. Come on, we only got 10 seconds left. Oh, we're not going to have enough time. Still, I think that was a pretty good gameplay. It was razor close. We're forcing it to Antonio Gates. Almost came up with the game-tying drive, but still not a bad display of the power of Antonio Gates. Guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did enjoy this content, hit us up with a like and sub on your way out. Hopefully this video was helpful to all Chargers fans hoping to make the best Chargers themed team in Madden Ultimate Team. Guys, this has been The Director. We'll see you next time. As always, bolt up and stay frosty.